This is the setup on the acceleration as a vector activity. You have a board. The tape marks should be on the board. You may need to darken them in so you can see them on when you take a video. You want to use some books in the middle to keep it from having too big a sag. You will use your spirit level 3 to measure the angle. We'll measure the angle at the beginning, in the middle, at the end. So like this. And we just want all our angles to be within 1 degree of each other. So, and ignore the minus, that doesn't matter. Okay. So I had an angle at 5.9, then I had an angle at 6.5 and 6.2. So the angle I would use would be the average of the biggest and the smallest. So 5.9 to 6.5. So I'd average those up, and that would be the angle I would keep later for the lab. And that will be close enough for our purposes. But you don't, from the smallest to the biggest angle, we want less than 1 degree. One last thing on the setup for the acceleration of the vector lab, I'd set it up with about 6 degrees, but that's going to make your diagonal distance very close to your horizontal. So let's try to get it set up to at least 10 degrees, 10 to 15 degrees, and even then make sure when the time comes that you measure your distances, you're as accurate as possible on your horizontal and your diagonal, because there's not a lot of difference between those two.